the front of it. World Class Wrecking Crew.
Bam, there it is. King D. Young says, "Hey, Lonzo and Dusty, isn't it strange that TOMECA WRIGHT doesn't bless Eazy E's other children?" What do you think?
Man, you know what? If I said what I thought, I'd probably get kicked off of YouTube. But yeah, it is strange. I'm gonna leave it like that. It's very strange. I don't understand. Because anybody, I know one thing about Eazy loved his kids. Anybody that knows Eazy, when Eazy was making money, Eazy would stop what he was doing. Violet Brown will tell you. Violet Brown did my show. She said when Eazy, I think one of his daughters had a birthday, he had all the N.W.A. and everybody else at the little girl's birthday party, Chuck E. Cheese. You know, got the whole Chuck E. Cheese. He was that kind of dude. So, for him, his kids not to be blessed is, you know, I don't get it. And again, I'm not gonna get into it in public.
Sorry. TT says, "What do you think of the vinyl comeback?"
I think it's cool, man. I know for sure that it's back. It's caused a major backlog in manufacturing. I was going to re-release a couple of my World Class Wrecking Crew projects in a picture disc. That's when you put the cover inside of the thing, you press them together, and it's a picture. Instead of having the juice cover, the actual record would be juice with the cover inside of it. Same thing with World Class album. Make a limited edition, collector's edition, and shit, they told me I could get a record to 2024.
That's crazy.
Order them right now. You got to order them, pay for them, and you won't get a test press until 2024 because all the big plants in California are closed. Everybody now, you got to go to Tennessee to get records. Tennessee or Texas. I know Tennessee for sure, but Texas, I think there's a plant in Texas. Plus, when you start shipping records cross country, shit, you just lost a whole lot of money because shipping gonna tear your ass up. Records are heavy for real. Shipping will tear your ass up. That was the beautiful thing about CDs. When CDs came out, the shipping costs would drop tremendously. I mean, you can ship a CD for like damn near 50 cents, whereas a record might cost you $1.75 because you can't ship two of them. You got to ship two of them. If you ship a box might cost you shit. I don't know, $12, $13 to ship a box of records. Back then, I don't know what it costs now.
Damn. King D says, "Hey Dusty, you up on the rap group Folsom?" No, never heard of Folsom before. I don't think off the top of my head. But I have a question for you, Lonzo.
Go for it.
My answer for this is Michael Jackson's Thriller. What album cover came out and you were like, "This is a badass album cover"? This is like, that just set the standard, like changed the game for album covers.
Man, when I saw here's I'm going back for a minute now. When I saw the George Clinton, I think it was album cover with the big bird, and homeboy had his certain nose was in front of the big bird, the big white bird. That was some dope shit to me, dude. There's a picture, there's an album cover of George Clinton. There's this big ass bird.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. That shit is cool.
Okay, I mean, and then back in the day, the album cover to have was anything by the Ohio Players. They had some of the baddest body chicks of that era on their album covers with honey on them and snakes and fire hoses. Oh man!
Yeah, I'm checking it out right now.
Oh, dude, Ohio album players, album cover, shit. That was a poor black man's dream because they had some fine women on their album covers, bald headed. Most of them was bald headed. Okay, who wanted a bald headed woman? I did. They made you like bald headed chicks. Lady with the honey, yes sir, Martin. That's right. The one with the honey. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
And you know what? Now that you say that, I remember that I think it was an Ecstasy album cover or something. There's a guy standing up. He's hugging a girl, and then there's another guy in between her legs, kind of. And I remember that being very controversial. I heard about it later being very controversial.
That was a major shit back then. That was major shit. And then when Ice-T put Darlene in the bathing suit with the shotgun behind her back. Now that right there was some hip hop history right there, boy. That was some true hip hop history.
Yeah, she was my favorite. To this day, I remember that vividly. That white suit, and oh yeah,
man, that was, oh my God. That for that at that time, that was the shit.
I don't know if you've seen her recently, but she is still bad as all.
Man, I watch
Holy cow.
all the time. I see her 5150 with over Corey Holcomb.
We're going to follow her on Instagram right quick. I'm just playing. Nice. Going back to DJing, Lonzo, how did you arrange your records at night? Did you have everything in alphabetical order? Do you have it like separated by slow jams and upbeat jams?
I had my hot crate, I had my slow crate, I had my oldies, and I had just miscellaneous songs that I would play early in the night just to keep people moving that I wasn't gonna play again. Because you never want to shoot your wad too early. You know, that's one thing about DJing. DJing is almost like having sex. You can't bust too fast. Okay, if you bust too fast, you gotta try and do too many times in one night. But with and that's I learned that from broadcast school. Take your time. Okay, play some stuff that you can they call them throwaway cuts. It may be an older cut, maybe something a little older, maybe 6 months old, a year old, something like that. People still like it, but it ain't as hot as it used to be. But it's still a good song. And then I never really worried about BPMs too much. That was Fuck You Unknown.
You said Roger Clayton did that for him?
Yeah, he kissed my ass. Okay, I did it for him, if anything. That was it was, everybody had their own way of doing it. Some guys had their stuff in alphabetical order. I never, but I did have a certain order, and I would go through and I would pull them. And once I pulled them, I'd always, when they would mash together, I'd leave them set up. That was that was how I knew what I was going to play. When the record was playing, I'd go through and pull me 3 or 4 more records I thought might fit in this genre. I just pull them up out the crate, let them hang out the crate so I can grab them a lot faster. I ain't got to look for
them. Okay.
What up,
so 1976, 1977, what did you get paid on an average night of DJing?
$150.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
I'm sorry. I said it too fast.
Oh, okay.
Regina Chaley, my first regular gig was $60. $60. That was my first regular gig. Every Friday, every Saturday. Well, hold on.
Thank you, American Negro. Thank you so much, man.
Much love to you. Thank you very much. I think we did those shows on Saturdays, 7 to 11. I'd get $60, and it cost me $20 rent to speakers and shit. So every once in a while I get lucky and book 2 gigs back to back. And that make me have a good profit. Then I got to 100. Then I got to 150. 150 was like a whole pinnacle, because 150 was a no argument situation. Okay, tell somebody 150, and it was maybe 150, 225 if I had to bring some lights, because I had to go rent the lights. I didn't make money on lights at all, but I like have, because makes you look a lot better when you had lights. But yeah, it was 150 was probably my going rate. Truck full of equipment, gas, everything. Brother pull up 150, but I did that shit sometimes on a weekend, maybe 4 or 5 times. I'd work Friday, early Saturday afternoon for maybe a fashion show or something like that. Hit another gig, go home, take a shower, hit another gig. That's 3. And do the same thing Sunday sometime. Do a fashion show or a birthday party or a backyard boogie. You didn't give a damn. 150. Okay. So I'm making between $300 to $550 or $300 to $600 a week sometimes on the weekend. Okay. Never did shows in the week. Wasn't no gigs back then for me during the week. I had a job, so I worked on the weekends. I leave Kenny's at 6 o'clock and go do my shit.
Damn, man. D-Car says, hey, Lonzo, DJ Battlecat bigged you up on the Sway in the Morning show.
Yeah, I watched that, man. Somebody sent me the link last week. That was good. I appreciate anybody from especially of his level to always get a shout out, because he started here with me. He came back. He was already a DJ, but he came here. I took him on the road. Took him on the road with me. Showed him some things. Gave him keys to the studio. Access to drum machines, turntable, shit he didn't have. So he was able to get his feet wet here, and you see where he is right now.
DJ Battlecat has the best beard in hip hop, next to the rapper Rick Ross. I gotta find out what that dude is doing, man.
He got the DJ Battlecat. I told you he got the best beard on the West Coast for damn sure.
I knew I wasn't the only one who thought that.
I told him we was walking a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Cat, I'm gonna give you the honor of telling you got the best beard in West Coast hip hop. That's for damn sure."
Facts. Last question. Did you see the Tommy Sotomayor thing with the female on the podcast Fresh and Fit?
No, I didn't. What happened?
A couple days ago, he got into a legit fight with a girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast. When you get it, now that I told you, look it up and you'll find it. Yeah, it's just a couple days ago, sitting right next to her, and he went to their podcast, and he said some things she didn't like. They went back and forth. The B word started flying, and she, hauled off on him. He hauled back off on her, and they were separated.
Wow. Only in America.
Yeah, man.
And the charges are getting pressed?
I don't know. We'll see. When you're that wealthy, you got to be careful with things like that, man.
Wait, is my girl the poetess? As I see the poetess online. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Shout out to the poetess. She knows she was one of my first. I call them radio crushes. Shout out to Morris Media Studios, the poetess, and I just realized, or I just remembered that she used to rap as well. We kind of touched on that she had a rap group
on a regular basis. When she first got here from San Francisco, she was hanging out with Rose and D right here at the pad. Now, I tell you, I was like the first stop of everybody in hip hop. Okay, me and poetess go back. Shit, got to be 35 years, man. That's no bullshit. When she first got to LA from San Francisco, I think it was. I know she came from somewhere up north. She came up down here. If you look at the promo pictures for Body and Soul, she's in there. Okay.
Damn.
She's in the promo pictures for Body and Soul. Okay?
That's dope. Miss Morris, Felicia, if you can come on the show and share your story with Lonzo. I don't think you've ever had her on, have you? I know you guys work together. But I would love to hear, as a radio nerd, I would love to hear her story.
I just called her the other day because I saw her in Battlecat on Sway's show. I said, "Hey, next time I want to talk to Sway." I said, "Next time you need a triple OG, give Sway my number." Okay. I forgot I didn't realize he was in town for a Super Bowl, but her and Battlecat was on the show. Was on his show, and I heard it. I watched the whole show. I said, "You know what?" Because he had some questions that only a triple OG can answer. Okay. And the Battlecat mentioned me, but I need to meet Sway so we can talk old school to new school.
Yeah, that would be hard. And from a real radio nerd, I'm gonna double up on it. I would love to hear the poetess's journey through radio as a female in the 90s. I'm sure her story is amazing. So let's see if we can make that happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. She's gonna hook it up.
Cool. You got anything coming up on Thursday?
Thursday, me and Dre may do an introductory run to see how things gonna work. That's my tentative plan right now. I'm gonna get with Dre, and last time we did an interview, I couldn't get him on camera. He had to get his technician to show him how to make things happen, give some assistance, put it that way. I ain't clowning. So yeah, we're going to work on that. We might just do a show, just a dry run, just to see how it's working. So if y'all ain't doing nothing Thursday, join me and Dr. Dre from EOMTV Raps. I got to keep saying that, because anytime people see Lonzo and Dr. Dre, they mind start lying to him. It ain't that one, it's the other one. I ain't never claimed that somebody said Lonzo trying to do a bait and switch. Nope, I never. I tell you what I'm going to do, and you still don't pay me no attention. I told y'all, Dr. Dre from EOMTV Raps. I ain't tried to bait and switch nobody. I told you what I was going to do, but no, motherfuckers don't hear. Okay.
That's funny. I can't wait to hear that. And if I can be of assistance in any way in the background, please let me know.
Got you.
That show is going to be legendary, and I want to stay busy. So please let me know if I can help out.
You got it. You know, where I go, you go.
Most deaf. American Negro says in the 90s I met Sway and Tech because I was with Ahmad from the song back in the day. Ahmad is so dope. I used to love those Sway and Tech mixtapes that they used to have, American Negro. Yeah, you took me back. I'm going to have to go check those out. And thank you for running the channel. American Negro is holding the chat down.
Yes, I see that. Love to you,
really,
thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.
Somebody
anything else, my man?
Media work, man. I wrote this number down. It was somebody hit me up last week about doing some social media stuff for the channel. I
remember them saying something in the comments.
Was it
I'm sure he emailed me. I think he emailed you.
Was it Mo Money McCoy?
I can't remember.
I get hit up so much. I call myself writing shit down, but I got so many pieces of paper on my damn desk and so many different notes. I see it was Joshua Tall, something like that. I'm gonna hit him up. All right, folks.
It was Joshua Tall. It was
Joshua Tall. Dusty One, we out, folks. Chat room, we out of here. Everybody who dropped something in the till. Much love to you, baby. Much love to you. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. Always nothing but love for my folks in the chat room. Dusty, I'm going to take you out of here. In the meantime, folks, this is Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop. And like I say, every time I open up this microphone, from the West Coast to the East Coast and everything from between, folks, from Eve After Dark to concerts in the park, y'all. This is how we do it. This is how it's done. If you're doing it with me, it's damn sure going to be fun. This is Lonzo, the Godfather. We out, baby. Peace.